Welcome to Season 3 of our Neuromovement Wellness Series. Neuromovement gives you an opportunity to access the amazing powers of the brain through slow and gentle movements. The benefits of neuromovement involve reduced pain, reduced anxiety. It also allows you to increase your energy levels and overall vitality. Welcome to Lesson 1. Today's lesson will begin with our knees bent. And just pay attention to your contact with the floor, your feeling of self. Just notice how your back is lying against the floor. Notice the upper back, the middle of the back, your lower back, all the way to the pelvis. So just pay attention to your contact with the floor. And we'll begin by gently taking our right hand and extending it behind us, somewhere where it can lie on the mat. And slowly and gently begin pushing the hand away, almost like you're pushing away a box. And just feel the lengthening. So you're pushing the hand up. Well, when I say up, you're lengthening the hand. It stays against the mat, but you're lengthening away from yourself, and then you stop. So you just lengthen and stop, and then you lengthen again. And then when you're lengthening, just pay attention to your contact. Pay attention to what's happening in your ribs. Pay attention to what's happening in your spine when you lengthen the right hand away from your body. And allow yourself to breathe. So just pay attention, because sometimes it's very easy to hold your breath when you're doing a movement. So just allow yourself to inhale and exhale as we go through the movements. And then just notice that the hand can travel away almost to an outward direction. But what we're really aiming to do is to keep it extended, be like closer to the head, and to gently push away. So we'll do one more movement like this. And just feel, and sometimes you don't notice the movement when you're doing the extension, but when you gently stop, you can feel like the body just sort of coming together again. So slowly stop the movements. Wonderful. Place the arms beside you, the right hand, and just rest. And just notice the feeling right now in the right side of the body compared to the left. Just observe and notice whatever it is that you feel, any changes that you may feel. And now slowly and gently we'll be extending the left hand above the head, and we'll be doing the same movement that we did previously, where we're gently pushing away a small box or a small ball. So you want to just push it away from the body. So you gently push and then you stop. And again, just pay attention to what's happening in the ribs area. And notice for yourself at home, again, we use our right side differently. We use our left side differently. So just notice how this can feel for you right now. And we'll do one more movement like this. Wonderful. And even actually just noticing, it's easier for you to extend the left hand as compared to the right. So at home, just pay attention to anything that you may notice. Wow. And I just noticed even the force traveling from the hips. So it's like you're pushing down into the feet, and the force travels from the feet into the knees, into the hips, into the spine, all the way up to the head. Wonderful. So now gently bring the left hand down, and just again observe yourself. Pay attention to what it is that you are feeling right now that we've done the two sides. So now we'll be combining. So we'll be extending both hands above the head, and you'll be slowly and gently pushing both hands away from the body. And just remember, so the movement is up, so you're directing the force away. So you're pushing down into the feet, and the force is traveling from the feet into the knees, into the hips, through the spine, all the way up to the head. So when you do the movement, you release. Wow, wonderful. And then you do the movement again. And just feel like it's like a gentle pull coming through the spine all the way up to the head. And then do less. So again, we notice that sometimes it's a little bit easier on one side than the other. So always trying to just allow yourself to do less and to go slower so that you can actually feel the movement. And we'll do one more movement like this. Nice. And just notice what's happening in the ribs, the pelvis, the spine, all the way up to the head. And slowly and gently stop the movement. You'll bring your arms down, lengthen the legs, and rest. And just feel yourself now that you're lying. Notice the feeling of length in the legs, in the hands, shoulders, in the spine. Just notice what it is that you feel. Notice your contact with the floor at this time. So for those of you at home, I do hope that you enjoyed this lesson, and thank you so much for taking part.